Yeah, respect for local people and everything. Like, old people are scared to walk down the road because of like big gangs and groups of people. They're scared to walk down the road and stuff, and they shouldn't be intimidated by people.
The more respected people in the community, just keeping things in check, you know.
For a start, we used to have lots of youth centres in the area for the children. I mean, there was never any vandalism like there is today, really. And there's just more youth clubs, something for the children to do.
It starts from home, it's down to the parents to know what their children are up to avoid them becoming the troublesome teens.
See more community officers, I think they're doing a good job.
It would only be more policemen about, wouldn't it?
Well, when you've got a lot of people that are just renting the houses for 6 months or a year, and you never get to know your neighbours, I think that makes a very weak community.
A place that's well maintained, a place that's well policed.
I think to engage them in their community, I mean, we certainly have had meetings recently, leafleted through the door with regard to safety and invited to go along. If there's more interaction with the police and community groups, I think that helps.
I actually believe that it's up to the individual in order to respect one another.
To respect people, you first have to get to know them. And in Barking and Dagenham now, because there are so many different nationalities who tend to keep themselves to themselves or to their own nationality, this doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, if you work together closely with the people in the borough, you don't pressure them, you get on nicely, you treat them with respect and fairness and don't lie to them like so many politicians are, they will respect you back, they will help you out.
There should be more community jobs for people to come together and join and more helping.
What you need is something to get people involved, like have the community centres open with projects going on that involves all the community. That way people get to know their neighbours and also they can intermingle.
First of all, you have to focus on each other's cultural things. If you know about each other, about the different cultures in the community, you can work good, so you will be able to work together.
And I feel as if there was more recreational facilities for young people, going back to that thing, then they can put all their energies into what they love doing and helping them get up on their feet.
I've heard complaints about the new way they're doing the housing. Is it you have to bid for the houses? And I know several people who are on their own and they're still living at home because they can't get out. You know, every time they bid, they're at the back of the queue, even though they've been on the list for 2 or 3 years.
Language barrier, that is a very important angle that needs to be looked at. More information needs to be distributed in main community languages. Should be some kind of facility where people know that they can talk in their own language and then communicate the concerns that they actually have.
We have the Gascoyne Aid and Advice Centre, which is a lot of help to people in that area.
I think the community has become much more multicultural, which I see as something that's very positive. I'm a teacher who works with children who are learning English, refugee children. My parents are refugee origin themselves, so I see multiculturalism as a very positive thing.
We've got some nice parks being done up and all making them better for the kids. we've got a nice park and we've got the Valens House Museum. Lots of greenery, mostly.
It's quite quiet. Not nice people around there.
What I like about Barking and Dagenham is that the gun crimes have gone down due to the Metropolitan Police and all the other policemen in the local area doing a lot better job.
Very accessible, the transport.
Well, social workers was involved in my family when I was with my ex-partner, and they helped me quite a lot. And police is, really good from Barking.
It has begun to improve over the last few years, but now the council have started to do more about clearing up the rubbish.
There is a few ASBOs, but oh well, it happens everywhere, you know what I mean? They've got to do something, they ain't got nothing to do, have they?
Barking can become a bit neater. I've been very disappointed in the way Barking has declined in terms of cleanliness. There's been quite a lot of litter around.
When teenagers walk down in big gangs and they try and be all goody to each other.
Facilities where kids can play safely. And there's no help for single mums along the way. They get no help.
What would be important is get rid of all the drugs, man. All the drugs. That's the main thing, mate, the drugs.
Well, the shopping centre's the worst thing up here at the moment because we've got no big stores.
I think they should take on board the views of the people because I think they tend to be ignored,
It's nice to be asked our views. It is nice. It feels like someone wants to listen to our views.
Nobody likes to be ignored. Get down on the street and have a look.
So I think they need to pay attention to the little people as well as the big people. I'm not saying the important people aren't important because they are, but the little people are important too, as long as they watch it and listen to it and take it for what it is, rather than just saying, oh, we've done a bit of research, so that's enough.
Respect
together.
Fairly.
Safety.
Respect.
Safe
together.
Together.
Safe.